Guys, welcome. I'm back for some Beach House, which is, a bit bitter because it is the last, studio album from Beach House. Um, so I've low-key been putting it off a little bit because of that fact. And all we have left after this is the EP that dropped in 2023. So yeah. Last one we did was 7, which was really cool because it was the most far removed from the other albums for me. It kind of gave a Cocteau Twins Treasure vibe, and that's my favorite Cocteau Twins album. So yeah, it was a bit more dark, mysterious. And this one, I'm actually predicting it's going to be bright because of the cover. And the album covers almost sort of match the vibe perfectly, right? Each time. I'm ready to get into it. It is a longer one. It is 1 hour and 24 minutes. So maybe I won't dwell too long on each song, but that might be hard to resist. And there's literally 4 discs. But before we get into it, if you enjoy the content on the channel, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Let's get into track 1, which is the title track, Once Twice Melody. Very shimmery already, a bit summery, but with an evil kind of bass. Ooh. Oh yes. Oh wow. And I've heard nothing from this album, not a single track. Classic Beach House drums, but more reverb. Oh, mention of summer as well. Her voice is a lot darker than the track in terms of like the energy that it's given off. So, the shimmering with that playful, almost like a PS1 game synth. Ooh. La 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 la. Okay. Oh wow. Very like theatrical. Ooh. We got our vocals paired up with strings. Ooh. Wow, I love the way that ARP came in like that. You know, the strings and that theatrical part of this song reminds me of a lot of French music I listen to. And Victoria is French, so she's probably pulling from a lot of those inspirations that maybe I didn't realize in previous albums much because I wasn't listening to as much like French pop back then. I love that very, very video game-ish sound, that synth swooping up and down. Amazing intro. Lovely. I'm gonna let it transition. I'm gonna try and get my words in where there is space on the track like I did in that song. So track 2, Superstar. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. So am I tripping? I didn't pay attention to any guitar on that track. I don't know if there was guitar. This one, a very atmospheric, ethereal sounding. There's definitely guitar in this one. There was probably in the last one. I didn't pay any attention to it for some reason. Yes. That secondary guitar coming in. I love that main guitar riff. This one sounds a lot like Bloom. Like a couple of Bloom tracks. Oh my gosh, ow. Man, I love these random space sounds. Swooping past. Wow. So that was about a failed relationship, comparing that to a falling star. Love the lyrics in there. The sound was more traditional than the first track. I do prefer the first track, but yeah, it was really cool. It was more bright though. And it kind of gave a feeling of a Bloom song. Yeah, let's keep it going. Track 3, Pink Funeral. Loved Alex's guitar on that track. Pink Funeral. Apparently this is an ode to Swan Lake. Oh wow. Whoa. 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 Wow. The drums are super prominent in this one. Those hi-hats. The hi-hats are not having a single break. This one sounds really mysterious and pretty dark, except for the glimmery. Oh my gosh. I think that's her on the keyboard. Probably, right? Oh man. It's warping. I haven't seen Swan Lake. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I'm getting a bridge right after the chorus. Into the chorus again. I think that was my favorite chorus so far. Man. So we had one verse at the start. This structure is so interesting. A verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, bridge, chorus. I'm gonna have to watch Swan Lake. I think I've heard it's pretty similar to The Red Shoes, which is one of my favorite movies. So I'd love to watch it. Whoa, what is happening with that guitar? I don't know what that is. Oh. Is that Alex going crazy like that? That was beautiful. Make sure to add these. Oh wait, yeah. Wow, amazing. Gonna have to watch Black Swan after that. But let's get into track 4, Through Me. Through Me. Once was a victim. I'm gonna need more water probably. I feel like the arpeggiators have been more experimental in this album so far. Like so many varieties of it. Interesting. So she's talking about her past self and how she's more rich with experience now. Apparently, that was unreviewed, so. But yeah. You hear the, on those single notes, you hear the flanger or the little wiggle, like a bit of dissonance on each of those keys. That's super cool. I love keyboard arps like this. Dreamy. Wow. Whoa. The drums are so interesting on this one. Okay, track 5, Runaway. Run away from me, baby. Ow. Run away. Now this sounds like Ape Escape. Yo. If you guys know Ape Escape, PS1. That is a classic game. It's got those sounds. Those drums, those are Ape Escape kind of drums. We have some very light, almost pad notes on the left. We have more dominant glimmering on the right. That vocal effect. Like a vocoder kind of robotic voice. This one is really soothing. Wow. Such a kind of healing sort of sound on this one. Lyrics obviously self-explanatory. That runaway love, thinking about the what ifs. what could have happened if that lover did not, run away. Great stuff. All right. Next is ESP. Track 6, or I guess track 2 on disc 2. Boom. Let's go. Ooh. Synth bass. Already amazing start. Yo, this sounds like the guitar sounds like this Billy Wood song, Keloid. Oh my gosh, those drums have a lot of character to it. I love what's happening on this one. Nah, they brought out my weakness, that swooping high-pitched guitar. With strings? Oh man, I think this one has my favorite sound, and maybe lyrics too. Yeah, it is almost, I just read about a little bit, but it's almost like she's talking about a sixth sense. But this song, either this or Once Twice Melody, the title track, is my favorite. One of those two. But yeah, the guitar really reminded me of a Billy Wood song. Let me hear that again. Boom, dum, 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 boom, dum, 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 boom, dum, dum. Reminds me of this Billy Wood song, Keloid. But yeah, just a random thought. Let's get into the next track, track 7, New Romance. For some reason, a lot of the sounds are reminding me of video game kind of sounds now on this album. Love the reverb on her voice, or echo. Yeah, there's an echo. Chorus came in hot. Yeah, the drums, I don't know, everything is working together like clockwork on this one. Oh well. Yeah, that felt, everything in unison, especially in the choruses, was so beautiful. But yeah, this bridge was so sad. Like, for some reason, the chorus kind of is almost happy, because it's like, last night I'm messing up. It's like that's always in the past, and now I feel like dressing up, and that's always like present, last versus now. But all of those up and downs made it so that the person is almost non-recognizable anymore, and the relationship is not the same. It's changed too much through these ups and downs, which, yeah, it was really sad, because in the moment during those ups, you feel like it's perfect, You're somebody else, somebody new. Fuck it, you said. It's beginning to look like the end. first curse word? No way. There's no way that's her first curse word, bruh. But I wouldn't be able to think of one off the top of my head. Maybe it is. Second curse word, someone said. Track 8, Over and Over. Ooh. Pretty unique drum pattern. Boom, 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 boom. That's cool. I love when they do that. Wait. Damn, I'm just trying to pinpoint what exactly it is about that combination of sounds that I love so much. It's hard to pinpoint it, but it's almost like we're lost in atmosphere and boom, just give you a huge hug with that combination of sound. I don't know what it is. I have to hear that again though. I think it's a wide bass that makes it feel like the hug. Boom, boom. That's amazing. I love the chorus. Also a Bloom, kind of a Bloom feel, right? But yeah, very much a Bloom kind of song, I would say. Oh, okay, this might be my favorite. This might be my favorite. Boom, boom. This one is pretty insane. It is reminding me of some of my favorite songs on Bloom. Great way to end off disc 2, which kind of marks the halfway point. That was beautiful. Something about how wide and grand that chorus was, especially. Something special in that one. Alright, let's keep it going anyway. We're on to disc 3 out of 4 now. Sunset being the first track on disc 3. Let's Ouge. Some guitar. Love that bass. The slides. It's like a whole metaphor of nature. Well, so it did say in annotation, which is unreviewed, that the one key is the sun, which would make sense. Like the source of life. And I kind of read ahead, but this line is so nice. Now it doesn't annotate what I was thinking, but I was just thinking of like reflections off your eye and you see the little sparkles or whatever. Wow, the strings are so graceful. Alex did a great job on that one. Beautiful guitar and bass tying it all together. I'm pretty sure he's playing the bass. I guess could be either one of them, but pretty nice, like metaphorical kind of song of the sun, life, nature. Beautiful, mate. Let's go on to track 2 of disc 3, which is Only You Know. Let me see if Beach House is performing in the UK anytime soon. Sorry, there are currently no upcoming events. Such an interesting refrain, and it doesn't sound like an echo. It sounds like she's actually saying it multiple times. Oh my gosh. Those drums, man. Those vocals are almost eerie in a way. Almost touching on what we've spoken about before, the ups and downs, and it just ends. Wow, the drums were super prominent in this one, which is cool. A lot of times the drums are kind of in the backdrop of the whole scenery. Right there, they were like rumbling, tumbling drums, you know. Alright, good stuff. Let's keep it going. Track 3, another go around. Track 3 of disc 3. Sounds like we are in church. Got some sort of organ kind of sound. Glimmery organ. Wait, this is 2021, right? 2022. Oh wow. Early 2022. Whatever songs were 2022, the other album, sorry. Ooh. I love the chord progression on this one. 2022, Capri Songs, Mr. Morale, Dawn FM, Ants from Up There, God Save the Animals, Forever Story. Yo, 2022 was a good year for music, I'm not gonna lie. Big Thief, Rosalia. This one's a lot more subtle. I think there is a kick drum there, it's so buried. That's why it's such a huge change in the last track. I would love if they give us more of those swooping guitars that I love in this in the rest of this album. We'll see though. But I'm a sucker for that. Yeah, we're going right into track 4 on disc 3, Masquerade. Masquerade suits their sound so much, right? I feel like that is almost a predictable song title for Beach House. They make sort of mysterious, dark ballroom music a lot of the time, sort of. Whoa. Okay, that drum pan. That is different. Oh my gosh. Wait, what was the... The way it all lifts at the chorus. Classic. Oh wow. She's whispering. Yeah. This is one of my favorites. For sure. But yeah, this drum pattern is so out of the ordinary for beach house. Almost like a hip hop drum. Here Tonight and Gone Forever, that could almost be the reality of finding a love at a masquerade that doesn't reveal their face. And there's no way of tracking them again. Amazing. Let's go into track 5 of disc 3, Illusion of Forever. Ooh. Yo. Yeah, there's quite a variety in the drums on this album. Woo. Man, so much texture on what's happening in the right ear, and it's so hard to point out what is being layered there, but I'm loving what's happening in the right ear right now. It's an interesting line as well. Oh wow, the title of the track just connected with some of the lines that are in this track. Wow. I love how everything clicked for me in the chorus, because I almost forgot the name of the title, and when I looked at it I was like, wait, didn't that also give me the same kind of feel? And it obviously matched perfectly. So in the chorus she was saying, I can't believe in nothing just yet. Like she's enjoying the ride of it feeling like it's indefinite. You know, the love that she's chasing or whatever she's experiencing, there is a sort of bliss in that ignorance, right? So it's like deep down she's acknowledged that it's meaningless, but she's putting it to the side for now because she's enjoying the ride, which is super interesting. And it's pretty cool to hear people admit that when they're like purposely being ignorant to something, to have more enjoyment. And some people will have more enjoyment from not being ignorant to it, and it's just cool to see both sides. Yeah, amazing. Love the lyrics on that one. And that was the end of disc 3. Bro, this fly, I swear, I wanna karate chop this fly, bruh. Yeah, so that was the end of disc 3. So we have one last disc left, and the first track is called Finale. Let's get into it. We got another roaring bass, rumbling bass. Wow. That melody is so strong. Love the steps down there. Wow. Kind of a funky mixture of sounds for some reason. Man, that bass, man. This one is so interesting because everything, the bass is so strong and everything else other than the melody is kind of buried back there. And then this melody is almost overbearing, cutting through, easily cutting through everything. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, the bass is probably my favorite part about that track. Super rough bass. I love that roaring and the bass. Alright, let's get into track 2 of disc 4 is The Bells. Boom. No way they're giving me my swooping guitar. It does sound different though. But like I said before, my favorite beach house sound, you know, is that. This one does sound different though. Also, that illusion of forever is obviously hoping, it's like wishful thinking that the connection between the two will always be there, even though she kind of knows it's gonna dissipate. So we do have that guitar, much more delicate and maybe higher pitch, similar to what's in a lot of Devotion tracks. And the first track on Devotion is Wedding Bells. So maybe this is a intentional callback. So a lot of the sentiment, not only in this album, but throughout this album especially, is about living in the past. Which, in my opinion, is not necessarily a bad thing. Because the past could be your reason to live. You know what I mean? And living is good. If you could get high on the reflections, maybe that's what the bells are, the bells ringing. It doesn't say anything about that, but maybe the bells are memories. It almost sounds like Hallelujah. I actually might say Hallelujah right now. Yeah, someone says it. The chorus sounds a lot like Hallelujah. I literally thought she was gonna say Hallelujah. That's how much it built up to that words. Like the same as the Hallelujah song. Wow, that was cool, that was cool. Cool stuff. Let's go straight into track 3 on disc 4. Hurts to Love. Hurts to Love. With that organy sound again. Ooh, wide bass. You know I love that. It is a reference to Cat Stevens' Wild World. Oh man. Wide bass with a bright arpeggiator. I love that. Heard that a couple times throughout this. I haven't listened to Cat Stevens. I don't think. Let me check on Spotify. Nope. I have not. So I was just wondering if this was a low point in the relationship or if this is after the separation. Looks like it's after separation. This is past tense here. I like this beat a lot. Again, maybe it's the wide bass holding everything together for me. One of my favorites, I think. Yeah. Definitely one of my favorite instrumentations so far. Throughout the album, that was beautiful. Oh wow, that released on Valentine's Day? That's hilarious. Okay, Many Nights, track 17 or track 4 on disc 4. 4 for 4. Have they ever worked with an ambient artist like Harold Budd? I actually haven't looked at the appears on section, which I do for artists now on Spotify. The compilation albums and stuff, or features. Oh, they don't feature on anyone's stuff, but they're in compilations. Now this has quite a beach house EP or devotion feel. Very classic beach house. You had to slip in a cheeky wide bass. Beautiful. This is beautiful. They Loki could have done the In the Night Garden soundtrack, bro. Spoilers. There's a lot of incorrect lyrics on Genius. I could get Scholar easy. Or Editor. I don't know what the fuck that is or how you get it. That was a nice mellow, kind of more bare bones one. But it definitely gave me like a classic beach house feel. That ethereal, spacious one. Like you're surrounded by a lot of space. Like you're floating in space, you know? Like some Julie Cruz type beat. Okay, let's get into the final track of this album, which is the 18th track, track 5 of disc 4, Modern Love Stories. Boom. Let's go. Someone mentioned David Bowie. That's what it reminded me of, the title. Love the sound. Ooh. Give me that again, that glimmer. Ooh. Ooh. Strings as well. Ah, that's a perfect way to put it. Beginning to an ending, like the cells dividing. Like, it's not dead. Oh, but zero is multiplying. That kind of contradicts that one. One of the best instrumentations on this album. Does Alex play any drums, or is that... I know most of their drums are digital. But we get traditional sounding drums ever so often. I'm just wondering if that's recorded or... Get guitar. Oh, the lyrics fit perfectly into my overlay. That string being held all that time. Interesting that this one is not called Finale, but the first track of this disc is called Finale. But this is a beautiful finale. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Once, twice, melody. I finally got to it. And this was beautiful. And there's so many tracks, it's hard for me to point out which ones were the ones that kind of blew me away. But I know the title track, Over and Over, Masquerade, Hurts to Love, and that final track, Modern Love Story, is also one of my favorites. And I'm missing one from disc 2, I think. ESP, I think, was really good. But throughout this, I would say they did go back to a more traditional beach house kind of sound with a lot of these tracks, compared to 7, which was kind of cool because it was out of the ordinary, right, for them, with a lot of those sounds and the vibe of it. But yeah, I feel like this was a really nice mixture of that Bloom, Devotion, and the self-titled together in a way, and Depression Cherry a little bit. Yeah, I would say the drums were the most, in my head, they were the most prominent feature that really shifted a lot throughout this, which is really cool to see. And then those moments where we got the wide bass, like I mentioned a lot on this, might be my favorite parts. That was like a big hug of sound that just, I don't know, erupts, particularly on the choruses. And I think it was Over and Over that had that. Yeah, this part. That kind of hug of sound, that warmth paired with kind of a cold, you could almost, if you metaphorically put it into like a temperature or something, that bass and drum are warm, and the arpeggiators are almost always cold. But that's also something that changed a lot throughout this album, especially in the first half. There was arpeggiators that varied so much. Like it wasn't always the glimmery arpeggiators. It was like some regular piano stuff. But yeah, this was super cool. Also love a lot of the lyrics. Again, about that separation of love, a loved one, and holding on to it, knowing it's going to disappear, but kind of being sucked into the delusion and kind of having a comfort there. Well, overall, beautiful album. I see why a lot of people love this one, and there's so much to eat from it. You know, when one of your favorite artists drops an album with 18 tracks over an hour long, you know you're gonna be eating for a while. You know what I mean? So yeah, the last Beach House studio album is sad, but I'm already doing Become EP for sure. Yeah, B-sides and rarities. Yeah, let me know if I should do that. I probably should do that. Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please like and sub. Hope you enjoyed. I am out. Peace.